can see a face in the middle of those clouds. And the letter K. Wow. Ah, Katie, you were saying, weren't you? Swarm of bees over your garden. It was mad the other day. Never seen anything like it. So close. It does look proper green. And like, look at how white it looks behind, like the back. But I'm seeing a face here. I'm seeing a mouth, a nose, and 2 eyes. And those clouds there. And down here I'm seeing the letter K. There's the face, can you see it? A letter K. You see it? So I don't know whether the letter K means anything to you. The trees were purple as well. Are the trees purple? Are the leaves on that tree purple? Or was it just with that candlelight? Do you get a cat coming in your garden? Your daughter's name's Karis. K. Oh, we've got a K. Can you see that K? Plain as day, K. Yes, 2 cats. So I'm seeing cats, right? I'm seeing these here. Is there something about the postman, Haley? Is there something about the postman? I don't know what it is. He's just giving us the essence of the postman at the minute. And where I'm seeing, it's weird because where I'm seeing the postman's over here somewhere behind the hedge. So I don't know what that's all about. Does that make sense to you? Next door's cats. Yes, the postman throws the letters. Scared of the dogs, right? So that's what Robert's telling us through this picture. Wow, this is new for you, isn't it? So we've got okay. Is there someone in the spirit world, Haley, who I want to say rode a motorbike? Looks like there's a helmet. It's like, it feels like there's a helmet on this head. He chucks them when I have a post box. Yes, there is. Okay, who's that person? Who is that person, if you don't mind us asking? Like, without giving too much information away, because that's the person that's coming through here and with the letter K. Your stepdad's friend. I mean, I don't know whether your daughter has anything to do with bikes. Well, that, I mean, for me, the K is getting stronger. But does she have a... Well, for some reason, he's like guiding over her. I used to go on the back of bikes when I was younger. Right. Well, for some reason, he's coming through with that. He's connecting with your daughter with the name of the initial of her name. And I've got, I don't know whether you can see it here, For me, it almost feels like it's flipping moving the picture. But over here, there's another face, and this face turns into, like, there's the lips, there's the nose, there's the eyes, the head. It turns into what looks like a young male, either screaming out or shouting out. So I don't know whether your daughter knows anybody who's on bikes. I don't know whether this is motorbikes or pedal bikes, like in the physical now. But just to be careful, be cautious, be aware. Okay. I can see the letter C. The letter C for Charlie. And there's something about birds. Blackbirds. Something about blackbirds. Your mum's name begins with C. Right, well, that's huge. The C is huge. Something about birds. It's like this has turned into a big bird. Look, body. There's the wings. It's not even a moving picture, folks, but that's what it's doing. It's the bird. There's the wings. This also looks like a bird. You used to salute them, or Mum used to salute them? I don't know whether you can make this out. See the heart? And you can see the heart in the background there. Heart. It's two hearts. Your mum did. Right, so your mum's connecting with the birds. And there's two hearts there from those two people. It's an amazing photo to give me all that, just from a photograph that's literally got no colour other than the green and what to me looks like red purpley trees. But I'm seeing the postman behind here, I'm seeing cats here, and I'm seeing the different shapes within the clouds. But your people are getting me to see. And it's just being aware, so when you're taking your photos, just have a look at it. Like, pay attention to it, what's in there, what you've been drawn to, what impressions are you getting, what comes into your head. The deer that look purple. But like, if I take a look at that now, this looks like a massive phoenix. Look at that. Massive, there's the body, the wings stretching out, rising like a phoenix from the ashes. It does. See, sometimes things just have to be pointed out. Right, so I don't know who this photo, I don't know who took it, I don't know who the people are in it. I don't know where was it taken, John? But what I'm seeing so far, right, and it's weird. I mean, I've seen things in the front, but you see this at the back? These hills at the back? It almost looks like somebody lying down with a nose, a mouth, like feeling like... almost feeling like defeated. Like there's always a mountain. It feels like there's always a mountain. I don't know whether these are two shoes in the foreground or not, John. I don't know whether they're flippy floppy shoes or whatever, or it's just seaweed. I don't know, but I'm seeing them as shoes going opposite directions. Burned logs. Well, I'm seeing them as shoes, right? I'm seeing them as shoes going in opposite directions. This is something from the past, I feel, that's still hanging. Was the separation, did you come, like I came from a broken home, did you come from a broken home? Did you come from, it feels like, even that feels like some kind of abandonment, like being left here. I've been left here and they've gone their separate ways. But somebody's and something has been with you all the way, egging you on, pushing you on, trying to keep you going. And I see that with the shadowy figure in the background, as if it's a guardian, as if you're being, as if it's a guardian. But none of these mountains I'm seeing I feel it's your higher self. John, I mean, I don't know. Sorry, that was my fault. It's almost as if that person's that person in reverse. Like that person's looking that way and that person's looking this way. It almost looks like identical but in reverse. And like that figure actually feels like your higher self. Yeah. It actually feels like your higher self. And you're not getting in touch with you. You're not listening to your intuition. It's like, it's as if you're because this, I'm saying this as a head with a nose and a mouth. I'm saying this as someone lying over the top of it all. Trying to like just get through life, I guess. Trying to just get through without feeling all that. But the thing is, that's your higher self right in the middle, almost right in the middle of the picture. And almost right central above you. It's as if it's the same person, but that's in reverse. Looking outwards, it's like looking across the water. It's like waiting for you. Water, we're made up of lots of water, John. What we vibrate at matters. What we think affects how we vibrate. Hello, Katie Lou. And your guide is like, look at your guide, your higher self, your energy of yourself is literally looking out at that water, trying to connect with you. It's like you're not paying attention to your intuition. You have everything you need. And if you look just on the other side of where you're lying over, trying to squash all this and not face past things, not face your shadow self, not get in touch with how you're actually feeling. The fucking sun's right there. The sun, you can't make it out on here. It's in the group, folks, I think. The sun is right there. You are blocking it out. Like, if that's what it feels like. You lying down is blocking the sun out. Does that make sense, John? But this separate ways, it feels like, yeah, this separate ways with the shoes, it feels like there's been several separate ways. And it's like several separate ways going through your life. And you've, like, look at, it's like, I can't make it out, but what I'm seeing is like, So holding the head in their hands as if like, what the fuck? What went wrong now? What went wrong this time? But you're not going into self. We need to know about ourselves. We need to learn about ourselves, and then we'll make the right decisions and go into the right relationships for the right reasons. But this is literally telling me, like, your higher self is balanced. This is where the higher he is. You're ignoring it. You're ignoring your intuition. Does that make sense? And it feels like, don't take offense, John. It does make sense. Don't take offense, but it feels like either you're blowing smoke up someone's jacksie or someone's blowing smoke. Well, I feel it's you, because you can't see again on the phone, but there's like cloud puffs going up as if it's, you know, like smoke signals. Unless it's the sun saying, here, look, I'm trying to shine these clouds so you can see. Here's a silver lining. If you just roll over, you just turn over and see that sun, face the sun, you'll see it. If you allow yourself to vibrate in that water, stop the mind, you'll hear it. You'll feel it, what you truly want. It's all about you, John. It's all about you. And like no man's an island unto himself. We all need to reach out for help somewhere where we need it. And we all go through them peaks and troughs of life. But what defines you is how you get through them. We can all get hit and hit rock bottom. But this is when you've got to stop thinking with the mind and start feeling with your gut, with your heart, with your intuition to find yourself. Literally, as it is. If you take a long, hard look at that photo of how I've explained that. I was even listening to the replay of this and I replay it back. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you for sending that in. The first word coming is barren. Feeling barren. Like everything's descended down. I took it when I was camping at Bala, and it's how it turned out. It's an unusual picture. It's a very unusual picture. But as I'm sitting here, it's like I feel like I want to say the word barren, and all this darkness and all these look as if they're rolling in towards us, about to cover us in the darkness. It's in the no, it's in a private message. This looks like a pig up here. It looks like a pig. There's pigs or... It looks like a flipping pig. It looks like a pig. Can you tell? It looks like a pig. Is pigs relevant in any way? Okay, right, is the spirit here? Did somebody in spirit like to dance? I've got a dancer up in the clouds. Almost looks as if they're in a wedding thing with a veil. Yeah. Your nana. What about the pig? What about the pig? It's like we've got the dancer here. Look at, see the dress? The veil. That looks like a veil. She could even be tossing the bouquet there. But this over here looks like a pig. Was she married to a pig? I don't know. Do you know a pig? Your ancestors were farmers, right? Phew, that makes sense. Okay, what letter is this? A U. A U? The letter U. But it's sideways. But they haven't made stare at, they haven't made really thingy yet. Like, what was it? The letter U? Could be, is it Eunice? Is that not an EU? Or it could mean you, like you have. But it's a very weird picture if you look, because you can see the blue skies and everything, this blue sky behind here, and the clouds, and then look at that, it's just there, it's black, and then it's blue again. This could have been how you were feeling. You took this about 12 years ago. Is this how you've been feeling? Because they're not going to give us something from 12 years ago. They're going to give us something that's benefiting of the now. But like, I know you've let a lot of people go because you've told us. But is this like somewhere you've been, you know, in yourself, like sitting, reflecting, looking back, and all of those clouds that's coming that I feel and overwhelmed by and about to smother us. And you're feeling pretty fed up at the moment. Yes. The thing is, it's like sun schools have been swines. But there's light shining here though, look. There's light shining here, there's light shining here. This light is continuous light from here, right the way along. So there's flipping light coming in, and there's even shining here where you're sitting here. Don't focus on all the dark stuff. Focus on the light stuff. We can still be dealing with the shitty stuff. We can deal with that without living in it and without allowing it to bring us down. Step by step, little steps at a time. I don't know whether you're someone who wants to see things done like now. I want this done now. This like like immediate changes. We've got lots of little stones coming up this river, and this is like a path. I'm seeing it like a path, your path. And there's a lot of ripples in that river. There's a lot of ripples around where the stones are going up. And if you look, most of those stones are going up the central part of this water. Keep on that straight line, Nikki. No matter how much we want to. No matter how much we want to, we have to learn. There's other ways of doing things. Right. But there is a lot of ripples in here. And things are multicoloured, they're multifaceted. If I look in this picture, I'm seeing blue, I'm seeing pink, as well as the greens and the different colours. You can see in here, this top one's pink, blue. This is like a pale greeny blue, pink again, white. There's a lot of colour in here. There's a lot of life in there. You need to see that life. I don't know why. It feels like you're letting outside things squash your happiness. Like all this light and all this is weighing all this heavy down. So if you think of you're sitting here, yeah, you're sitting here. This is light, it's light, there's light, and you're letting all the outside darkness coming down on you. You protect your energy with the way you think, Nikki. Our thoughts are how we protect our energy. Don't let all this outside stuff squash your light. Ignite it and clear, you know, let your sun, let your rays burn those clouds and the darkness away, literally. But this does feel like you're still sitting in this spot, pondering, thinking about all of the negative stuff, all of the things that are making you feel bad, instead of thinking, well, what makes us feel good? Focusing on that, even though that's happening, focusing on the stuff that makes you feel good. You've got so much colour and light in there, so much colour and light. Don't let all those outside things get you in a rah. Not the school, not people, not the, don't allow it to get you in that energy of rah. That's fabulous, John. Like, this isn't a photo I was thinking of, you know, like to read. Like, no clouds, no real shadows or anything. But spirits give me the essence of a baby. So I don't know whether someone lost a baby, miscarried, but I'm getting a baby feel with this. Linda did twice in the past. That's so funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. That's not funny. I don't know what you can say. I'm saying an ear, and a little head. And it's like a little, perfect little head. And these two hearts. So know the energy of those babies are with Linda. I want to say that. Do we have a male in spirit? A man who me know Karen would call it, we call our chins the Morrison chin, but this person, because see how it goes through point. So now this is ears, now this is hair, and now I'm saying eyes, or the eye sockets, nose, lips, and an elongated chin. So a longer chin. You might have even had bigger ears. Does that make sense, John? Again, because it's Linda's baby's coming through, I don't know whether it's Linda's side now or you, but it feels like this person fell asleep. Yes, right. I don't know whether this is the same person or another energy is coming through. This seem to have been very stern in this lifetime. The look on their face looks very stern and serious. So they might have been very stern and serious in this lifetime. Does that make sense? It might have been somebody who kept their emotions, you know, you weren't like not quite sure how they felt. Does that make sense? Are you still with us, John? Wiggy wiggy. Yes, that makes sense, right? So this person, it's like when I see the shadow coming over their eyes, I feel as if I want to put my head down. It's like a sense of like I feel ashamed. I regret. So this person regrets. I don't know. They just seem to be very, very stern and very like. I mean, somebody might have even been frightened of them at some point, scared. Even they could have even affected how they feel today. Does that make sense? But their stern face is softening. And they understand there's forgiveness here needed. It does make sense, John. This person at Field, John, is asking for forgiveness. And the shadows over their eyes is showing remorse. Like genuine remorse. Yeah, Haley, yeah. Right. But it makes sense to you that way. So forgiving self and forgiving others, it's like forgiving and letting go and letting go. It's like freedom is yours, right? If you want it to be. If you want it. And now what is shown, this is weird because it's just a bracelet, but now these have turned into balloons, right? It's like, I don't know how many different things are on your mind or how many different things have occurred, but it's like letting them off one by one. Letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. There's no room for remorse. It's all part of learning. And the best way to show that we've learned from these things is to change. Change for the better. Okay, so I don't know whether this person would say things like this or what this is, but it's you're wiser than you think and you're stronger than you know. You're wiser than you think and stronger than you know. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm pointing my finger. I feel like I'm pointing my finger like this. You're wiser than you know, stronger than you think. It's like stronger than you think and wiser than you know. So Linda's lost babies, their energy is present and showed themselves. I don't know whether she felt a heartbeat or heard heartbeat or whatever it is, but it's just like as if my heart, I'm being brought to the attention of my heart. But that is just off a blank background and a bracelet. I don't know whether the position of the bracelet was intentional, shaping it like a face and a chin. But the baby's energies, the first energies, I picked up on that. So when it comes to yourself and remorseful and all, spoons. Right, so that's the picture Dan's put in. Different strokes for different folks. Right. So that's the first thing I'm getting, Dan. Different. I'm going to write down different strokes for different folks. Does that make any sense? So what's good for one might not be good for another. That would be how we would see it. You may do it one way, somebody else might do it another way. It doesn't mean anyone's wrong. So is this the family situation? Nobody's necessarily wrong. They've just all got different views on the matter. And I'm getting that by the different colours of the trees. These are standing like family, and they're all different. You can't really tell them there, but they're all different shades of colours. Different strokes for different folks. You might also have to be a different person with different people. Does that make sense? For some reason I'm getting the word gerbil, but I can't say fucking gerbil. Oh, gnosis. Right, with you needing to play different peeps. Well, yeah, it might be. Like you having to be different with different people, different strokes for different folks. So being a different, bring the different Dan to the different people. But as I was looking around the photo, I can't say it, but it was the word come in my head, and it was an essence of it, like a gerbil. So I don't know where the gerbil's coming from. A gerbil, yeah, a gerbil. Like, I don't know what this is down here, right? There's just something down here that all of a sudden it was like scatter, scatter. You used to have them as kids. Nikki, hello, hello. Right, so, well, the gerbil's coming in there. Right. So, Dan, I've got somebody who is kind of an overseer or someone who feels like very regimented. Okay, sis, like very regimented, like I'm saying, see this, I don't know what this is here, standing. But this is like, it looks as if it's overseeing. So, whether this is the matriarch of the family or the patriarch of the family, but it's like someone's overseeing. It could even be you. Look back on everything. But it feels very regimented, like in, I'm paying attention to everything that's going on. Does that make sense? Yes, that's you. Right, there's 4. Well, I'm just going with what I can say. Standing back, taking notes. There's 4 options. We see 4 avenues. Would that be correct, or would it be like there seems to be 4 options in your way, like 4 options that you can take, or that you're thinking of, but there seems to be 4. Thank you, Nikki. It could even be 4 different things. So it could be something to do with studies. It could be something to do with traveling. It could be something to do with family and something to do with friends. But there's 4 different. It seems like 4 different avenues, and they're pointing this out with where the water's going through. Yes, that makes sense. And they bring me back to the river, and it's like, I see an angel in that there water. You see the water, the way it looks like wings. You could take it as a butterfly, you could take it as an angel. But literally, that it's like going with the flow. Like 4 roads, yeah. It's like go with the flow, be like water, go with the flow of life. There's only really two options. You might think there's four, but there's only really two. One is, what direction are you going in your life that you are taking? And the other one is, who you're taking along with you. That's what they're telling you. You know, there could be four paths, four different things to be thinking about. But in reality, it's like down to you. Where do you want to go in life? Flow that way. Who do you want to take with you? Or who are you keeping on your journey? Keep them with you as you flow. Keep the connection flowing. Make sense? Yes, makes sense. Thank you, Dan. The picture's clearer without the flashlight. So let's have a look. Why am I'm getting Michael Bublé singing in my head. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. I don't know why I'm getting that. Michael Bublé version. Mr. Bubbler. Okay, is this some... was weird because I felt like I had to take it and wouldn't normally. Right. Well, we don't. That's what Dan says. She doesn't know. It just looks weird. I quite like it. It's like an avenue. It's like a path. Like, where's that path going to? It's like path of life. But there's something, right? I've got somebody here, right? Oh my gosh. I've got two males, Dan. One may have driven or was on board tanks in the war. And I've got one, but they seem to ride motorbikes. But again, these look like old motorbikes. I'm going to show you where I see these, right? So I don't know whether you can see here. Here's the tank. Here's the tank. There's someone on a bike here, and there's someone on an old motorbike here. There's the rider. There's the old motorbike and a headlampy thing there. So that's what I'm seeing in this photo. Does that make sense, Dan? You can see that, Haley? See, when you point things out, you can start seeing it, can't you? So I've got two men. They both seem to be riding old style. So this is like, one of your uncles used to ride the bikes, right? Did somebody used to drive tanks or I mean, that could just be shown as the era of it because of the tanks. It feels wartime. It feels very wartime. And that had me think of the trains first when I saw this, and you said the trains are 5 minutes away. So I don't know whether the trains are mean something with this person also. Did somebody have was there 5 children in the family? Like 5 children? Not that you don't know what a 5 is. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm feeling very masculine energy over there with the 5. Yeah, Dan, I think the tanks is to show it's wartime. It's like the old bikes. It's like the old bikes and that the soldiers army would use, and it's a tank. It's to show the time era. Sorry, the time era. So maybe they didn't. It's not necessarily that they drove tanks, but it's just like I'm saying a tank. What does a tank mean? Did somebody drive tanks? Or did these people belong in the war times? It's going through them all. What does this mean? But I've got 5 energies. Yes, but on both sides. Yeah, I'm feeling very masculine energies. Somebody get medals? Has somebody got somebody's medals from the war? Somebody get medals done? I've got medals. And amateur football. Does that make sense? So we're looking at the picture. They're getting us to look at the trees for the people. You see on both sides, you're seeing? It's very masculine, but they're getting me to see 5 and 5. Over here, it's like a gold looking thing. Check about the medals. Okay. Has somebody spoke to you sharply lately? Has somebody spoke to you sharply, Dan? Or, you know, I cut you with the words. They might not have realised it even, I don't know. But it's more a sense of some words have been cut that I've heard. Or something happening that hurt the heart. Does that make sense? To the overall family it has. Because you see how I mentioned family on the other picture? And that was very, very masculine, and they were pointing at the trees. And then you said on both sides. Well, yeah, these trees are on both sides. It's the same amount of trees if I'm looking going down. So it's the both sides. And you see this coming down and hitting it's almost in the middle. It's like something's cut into something's hit the heart of family. Was there a John Wayne fan? I've got a guy with a guy with a cowboy hat. Yes, it's kind of tearing apart at the moment. Well, this is what I'm saying with they're telling me with this. They're showing me these as a family, and this is like something's coming and cutting. But you can't see, it's too bright. It's too bright. I can't show you the face in the clouds. But I'm seeing he's got a cowboy hat on. It's reminding us of John Wayne. Uncle G. Well, if you go to that picture, that's got the thingy down it, and if you just look straight up from the picture where this is, up here, this is where I'm seeing it. A face with a cowboy hat. So see if you can see it on the picture, because it's too bright there. All right, so he's shown us the boomerang, and boomerangs come back, right? Boomerangs come back. It can also mean what goes around comes around. And I'm seeing the boomerang here. Can you see it? The boomerang. Yeah, you see it? Okay. So someone's keeping themselves to themselves. This is wild. Someone's keeping themselves, and it feels like they're in the shadows. It feels like they're keeping themselves in the shadows. Whether they're trying to keep out of this situation, or whether one is on the other side and is hiding that, I don't know. But I'll tell you how I'm getting this. This lamppost is trying to hide out in these trees. In the shadows and in the trees. Does that make sense? Yep, right. We've got some kind of avoidance. There's some kind of, somebody's avoiding something, Dan. And sometimes the avoidance is scared of losing people. Someone is trying to stay quiet. Yeah. Like hiding in the trees. The shutters out of the lamppost, hiding in the shadows, in the branches of the trees. And there's somebody feeling totally, or somebody's totally oblivious, either totally oblivious to the situation or is totally an outsider in this situation. Like, doesn't care, not even getting bothered at all. They're outside. They're outside that situation. They're not even thinking about it. They're not even getting involved with it. Does that make sense? It could be someone feeling left out. I'm seeing this person like not in that situation at all. And I'm seeing that by this, say you can't see, it's too late. There's a stick here. There's a small stick here. And it's right out from everything else. So I don't know whether this is the person right out from everything, like taking a step back and looking at it all. Like, this could be a younger person even taking a step back and looking at it all and going, nah, don't want nothing to do with that. Does that make sense? I don't know whether it's the same one that's trying to stay quiet. It feels someone younger. It might be you. It feels like, well, you are young, aren't you? In your 20s. So yeah, it possibly could be. And the best thing is, if you're not part of a situation, don't get involved in the situation. I'm just checking through the picture again. Okay, we've got a white doggo with a little black nose. You're just being the supporting you. In the picture without the strike, up here, just above this tree, we've got a white doggy with a black nose. It might even have some, I don't know, because see, it's clouds. It might even be a poodle or have some kind of poodly in it. But I see puppies underneath. Oh, right, this could be your dog sitting. This could be something, because there's different types of dogs. Whoa, well, that one looks like a poodly thing, or curly fluffy with a black nose. Underneath it, beneath it down here, there's a Frenchie, like a French bulldog's face. And there's a gentleman with a big, thick mustache. If that makes sense. You're like, whoa, what's going on? Does that make sense? While I go and put the lights on. So, have a look in the picture and see if you can see them now. See if you can see where your little Westie and your thing is. So it's on the picture that's not got the line on. The white doggy's at the top here. And the Frenchie's here. I can see it. You can see it. That's what threw me. Isn't it? It's wild. So the day, it's whether we can see it, and it's like, it's just pondering on it and looking. And what am I getting from this? Has somebody got to speak on a microphone? That's just the last thing I'm seeing there. Or does somebody feel their voice is small and they wouldn't be heard? It doesn't matter if you're seeing it. This is the thing. You. Well, I can see that also, and that was on that picture. If you look on the grass where the trees are at the side, I've come off it now. There's something sticking up out the grass. It looks like a microphone to me. So that's where I saw that one. So thank you, Dan. Anybody else? Took us to the P. I'm seeing the P. And then they took us down to this. I'm seeing pebble. It's a big pebble, but it's a little one. There's 2 ducks here. There's 2 parrots here. And that's a little pebble. It could actually, we are not ready. No, listen. This could refer to you. I know you've got 2 children. This could refer to you feeling like a pebble in a massive pool of water, overwhelmed by the two chicks, feeling like overwhelmed. I'll not repeat that swear, but you're agreeing with that. Look how beautiful that looks like. I'm nicking this picture. So it's like, it feels like wave after wave after wave comes in. There's something after something after something. Does that make sense? Oh my God, yep. So I'm saying that through the ripples. So all these ripples are like waves, one after another, making you feel like a P for pebble, overwhelmed in like a big ocean of messiness. Things keep happening, and you've got 2 ducks, 2 children you're trying to raise also. But your biggest mountains are in the background. They are way in the background, like the far in the background, right back there. Here, where you are in this pond, the light is shining. You know something funny? Spoke to a lawyer today. Well, so things may feel bigger to you than they actually are, because you're like a million miles away from this dark area down here. You're right up close. All like everything you've already said. Right. Well, I wasn't listening to any lawyers, I promise. But that's what this is telling me. Something's coming towards you. I don't know whether that is an actual boat. Is that a boat way out there? Something's coming in. This might be something from the past you don't want coming in. Yes, it was a boat. This might be something trying to get in from your past you don't want coming in, because it's coming in this direction. You're in the flipping light with your babas, trying to overcome everything that's going, you know, all the ripple effects. But look at, this is where you are. You're only here. You're just here. Here's the beach. Here's land. You've come all that way. You've come all this way. And you're nearly at land. Coming down here. Almost looks like helping hands here. Your therapy, it could be. And it could be. But I feel there's something in that hands other than like, because you would expect them to be empty hands, because the therapy, it's like the hands themselves represent healing. So it feels like some kind of generosity coming in, some kind of gift, I feel. And what I want to say to you is, you see this little bit here, this little light here. At first, what I thought, is that somebody's sunglasses? And I thought, somebody's waiting. Somebody's waiting on the shore. Somebody's here, they've got you. It's like they're watching over you. Don't flounder on your own, feeling overwhelmed by everything. This person's watching over you. Or that could be Adam. But it's like, you're safe. You're right near land. Oh my gosh. Did you have to send me one of food? Oh gosh. Oh my God. I'm hungry now. I'm hungry now. Who doesn't like the Brussels sprouts though? Nicole, who does not like Brussels sprouts? Food, damn, oh my God. That was what we had for our anniversary. Oh my God, it reminds me of a Toby. Did you go to a Toby? It reminds me of a Toby. Like the honey. Adam doesn't like them. Right, I got a feeling like somebody didn't like little cabbages. It's a farmhouse in one. Close. Reminds us of a Toby carving. Yes, I got somebody didn't like Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. They're not just for Christmas. Who's ginger? Who's got ginger hair? Nicole. Has somebody got ginger hair? Gran had ginger hair. My sister does. Right, so I'm getting the ginger hair with the carrots. With the carrots. Is there only like is there only the two of them, or was there three people? Or was there three people with ginger hair? The same ginger. They're not saying red, the same ginger. And who had the kitchen fire? Who had the kitchen fire? One of your cousins has ginger hair too. So that's your gran, your sister, and your cousin. I feel like somebody had, it was either a pan fire, something like that, like a pan fire. They've had a... Adam's making the dinner right now. Oh my God. Check it doesn't... If he burns something... If he burns something... But it feels like something like a pan fire or something on the hob. Is there something about pork crackling? Aye. Ask about that one. I want to say ask your dad. For some reason I want to say ask your dad. But something about pork scratching, pork crackling. Somebody, I feel like somebody always goes there. I just don't, I can't. Does somebody might not like it? Is this your dad? Right. Your dad detests it. Isn't that weird? You can't type tonight. I don't know what this is on the plate. Is this sausage and bacon thing? Pigs and blankets? Well, that just turned into like pork crackling stuff. But your dad, it's your dad, because I feel I'll go, like that. But so it's your dad, he detests it. Right. Somebody eating too much meat, actually. Is that how he reacts? Is somebody eating too much meat? Or I think they're giving up meat. I've got an overload of meat. So I don't know whether, I don't know whether someone's eating too much meat. Or if they're giving up meat. Okay, Dan, catch you soon. You both had the puddings after the dinner as well. Oh my gosh. There's something about the meat and an overload on that other picture. But thank you. So that was all from a farmhouse roast. Thank you, Nicole. It's like Spirit just bloody astounds me all the time. Funny enough, yes, we both had the poops too, but originally I typed sweets. Oh, right. We both had the sweets after dinner. You both had the poops after dinner. It's meat overload. They told me meat overload.